Magic Dad, could you build this?
Alright guys, Halloween time is here. It's just a couple weeks away and I'm pretty excited over here at our house. My son's already got his dragon costume. I got mine out, as you can see, and we're looking forward to trick-or-treating here later this month. But he asked me the other day to make him a zombie, and so we're going to do a simple CNC project today with a little bit of a twist to kind of make it a little bit more fun, and we'll put it out front and show how it looks. But for now, we'll go get everything set up, and then stay tuned at the end for another dad tip.
As most projects start off, we found a zombie that we liked online, turned it into a file, and sent it over to the software and put it on the CNC machine. This is a 1/4-inch bit, and we are using 1/4-inch exterior pine because this will be outside. And as you can see, we ran it and cut it out without too many complications. There were a few hiccups along the way, but ultimately we figured it out, and there it is. Now off to a little sanding. Since it's outside and it's not really finishing work, I didn't go too heavy on the grit. I think I just stopped at 120-ish and just smoothed everything out for painting. And here's a little slow-mo action for you guys.
What are you doing?
He's looking for brains. Hey, where you going with my zombie?
And then we did a little spray paint. We went to Lowe's together, and my son picked out this paint. Originally was going to do black, but he wanted a green zombie, so there we have it. And this was kind of the closest to a zombie-ish color that we could find. So here's a little twist. I found this online. It's called L-wire, E-L wire, and it comes in different colors and different lengths, but it's a simple kind of plug-in wire to a battery pack, and just two AA batteries. Anyways, you plug it in, and then you got a few little light up options here. So there's a solid, and then there's a blinking, and then a faster blinking. So we're going to try and put it on the zombie to light up the eyes and the mouth. Now the tricky thing here is just trying to figure out where I'm going to mount this on the back, as well as how exactly I'm going to run the wire on the zombie, but I think this hot glue gun will do the trick. I did decide to just kind of try and tape some of the pieces down at the beginning just to see if I could help hold it in place while I'm working, because I don't want this to move all over the place as I start to glue things down. It also helps just kind of keep it out of the way. And here's where I have to be a little bit creative to figure out what direction I'm going to go with the wire first, to make sure that it ends in the right spot and I'm not backtracking too much. So I decided to start with the mouth, put some hot glue on there, and just kind of tap it down to get a good starting spot. And then I'll start working around the edge of the mouth. So I decided to start with the mouth, and it was a little tricky to hold it down on the edge. So I did use a small screwdriver just to kind of help hold it in place. And because I don't want to keep burning myself with hot glue for the next 20 minutes or however long this is going to take me. But let it dry, and then just kept moving on into the next spot. Now I did toy with other options to glue this down. I did think about just super glue in general. Also thought about using CA glue to see if that would help. But again, this is just a trial. I don't even know how this will look at the end. But once it all gets done, I think it'll actually turn out kind of cool. And then I bet you there's some other applications that I could do with this down the road. But for now, we're just going to stick with the hot glue. Not too much here, other than the fact that I just keep burning myself with the hot glue gun, trying to manipulate this wire, but it wasn't too terrible. Honestly, I just had to use the screwdriver for a few little spots to kind of help hold it down. But as you can see, all said and done, you can clip the end of the wire, so use as much as you need. I did decide to take the clip off the back of the battery pack, and I'm just going to hot glue it to the back. I would like to do some sort of waterproofing covering, but for now I'm just going to hot glue it to the back, and we'll figure something out if this actually turns out and works good. And here we have our little zombie, so let's kick it on and see how it looks. I'm pretty impressed. You know, sometimes I even amaze myself, but there we go. Now let's go mount it up. And I have this metal pipe that I use for a Christmas sign that I put out in my front yard. So I'll put these U-clamps down, and I don't know about you, but I have about 4 of these jars of random screws. So I found 4 that will fit and won't go all the way through the wood, but we'll tighten it down and then we'll go put it out in the yard. Found the perfect spot. Give it a little tappy tap into the ground, and then it just slides right on. And then there we have our light up zombie. Rawr. Okay, do it. Wow! Can you make
I see green blue.
Can you make a zombie? Can you walk by like a zombie and be like, "Rawr"? All right, guys, I moved inside because the neighbor's mowing the lawn and just wanted to make it a little quieter so you guys could hear me. But as you can see, pretty simple CNC project, a little bit of a twist, and got me thinking about another project. So I went ahead and ordered another light string, and hopefully that will come in and I can finish another project. Yeah, dog's a little sad that I'm inside and he's outside, but I'll go play with him in a minute. But let's finish off with a quick dad tip since we got the hot glue gun out already. But take your little rubber duckies or whatever bath toys you have that have that little hole in there. They just fill up with water and then they get all moldy and cruddy. So take your hot glue gun, put a little dab right over that hole, and then whoop, and there it is. That'll dry, won't cause a problem, and if you really want to later, you can just pick it off. Anyways, guys, I don't want you to miss out on any other videos, so please, if you would like more, press subscribe or like button, and I'll see if I keep making these videos, and hopefully we'll get some fun. And please feel free to send me some projects or some ideas, and we'll see what we can do together. Y'all have a good day.
Project Dad. Could you build this?